Here we have a bar which has been scanned, and we would like to put something over the top of it. So in the crown module, we're going to first of all put this into the working model collection. Then we're going to place our cursor and we're going to start drawing out our design. So I'm going to just pause this video until the line has been extruded. Note that I've placed quite a few points to make this cut. Then we're going to create lower surface. Again, this is going to take a little while because the mesh geometry is very dense. We're going to go into the crown module to the implant crowns. Then we're going to extrude a blue tube. Now if it extrudes the incorrect way, then you have to take the other one. These depend on the face normals. If they are inverted, it'll be one. If it is the correct face normals, then it'll be the other one. So I have pre-done this video, so I'm going to be selecting this one over here. For these large structures, please be patient. It can take a little while to calculate. Now we get to set the thickness. This is double, so it's 0.6 millimeter. You may want to have it a bit bigger, maybe a millimeter in thickness, depending what material you want to cut it out. So decide how thickness this is times 2. So 2 would be 1 millimeter in thickness. So here what we're going to do is we're going to accept this. Now we're going to decide what we want on top. You may decide to only have like a coping structure over the top, which is a thin layer. Now that'll be 1 millimeter in thickness. Let us do 2 different types. So the one we're going to make a coping, and the other one we're going to put some teeth on it. So select it. It is called tube, and we're going to make coping for selected tubes. Now as you see, this is my result. Let us have a look at the mesh structure in more detail. If we rotate this and have a look, we've got a 0.2 margin for a safety zone margin going all the way around this coping. And this is like 1 millimeter in thickness. So you could quite easily sinter this out of metal or cast it or whatever you want to do. So let us put a few teeth on the structure before we made this into a coping. I'm going to go to the wax up module and import a few teeth. Okay, I'm going to select my teeth, say all of those. We're going to place them into position. Now, I'm not working with a top model because this is just a video to represent what can be done. So here what I'm doing is I'm deleting a few of these. Assuming this is the occlusion. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these teeth up. They are all selected. And we're going to voxel remesh it. So in the wax up module, click on voxel remesh. We're going to leave it at 0.1. You don't have to voxel remesh. You can unify them as well. So if you are worried about surface anatomy or whatever, you can unify them. But voxel remesh has its place as well. So So I'm going to stick with the voxel remesh. You can see the contacts have been fused, and then we're going to pop over to the crown module and we're going to select them, and this is going to be my fixture, and we're going to click on generate implant fixture, and then we just wait for the calculation to finish. This is my end result. Please don't think your computer is stuck while it's doing the thinking. Now this could be made out of zirconia or whatever, and then you can add pink gum if you like to do that. Let's have a look at the inside, and we've got a beautiful structure on the inside. Now, of course, if you wanted to have reduced teeth, you can do that as well by going to the frames section and making these first into miniature teeth, and then you can fuse those to your structure if you wanted to do it that way. If you now wanted to decide to layer porcelain over that, you can go to the cutback section. We're going to put this into the cutbacks collection, and then I'm just to show you how to reduce some of these incisors. Now this pink structure on the inside is our safety protection, so if you go too close to it or it becomes too thin, that will protect the inside of it. Okay, let's take away a little bit of the front surface. We're going to create a cutting tool, and then we're going to accept it. Then if you like to, you can give it a quick smooth because there's some very sharp edges. Now you may be wondering about screw holes. Well, we can take this one, and you need to then use that one and put it where the screw holes are situated. So let's try that out. So this one, for example, we're going to place over here. Now, if you're making a hybrid, of course we will have all of these screw holes mapped out already. But because we don't have this is on a scanned model, we've got no idea really where these holes are. So in that event, we're going to have to manually place these cutters. Let's try that out. Okay, let us see what results we're going to get. This one I'm going to rotate a little bit. Of course, this is completely up to you how you're going to do this. This is just purely an example to see what can be achieved. So here I'm going to select it and click Select Fixture and Cut Hole. Let us see what the result is. So here we have these holes are cut and they've all got a little bit of an edge to it. Now here we could have filled that out beforehand, but I'm very happy with the result of these holes. And that sort of completes the demonstration. If you are interested in joining the Blender for Dental, please join up, and we look forward to seeing you.